I've gotten to a point where I almost don't want to go home, or at least go home and then come right back to London. It wasn't always that easy. I joined the program late and on a whim, and I didn't have much time to save money, so my budget was very tight. I also had never traveled outside the US before, and it was a lot of planning that I had to be done and carried out. Before I even stepped foot into London, I was learning how to adapt and be flexible. I also had to learn to communicate pretty quickly since my plane made a stop in Iceland before continuing on to land at Gatwick, which I believe I was the only student to land at. It also took a lot of initiative to go up to a taxi driver since I'm actually pretty shy. I finally made it to the living quarters and everything really took off. I didn't do an internship, so I didn't really learn any office skills, but I was the only student to take classes at both London College of Fashion and London South Bank University. On my fashion and beauty photography class, my classmates and I had to use a lot of teamwork to get things done. We took photos of each other, set up the shoots together, and fixed our mistakes together. By working together, we were able to take lovely photos, and they made me end up really enjoying the class. I also had to be professional because we used real models from a real modeling agency and a real makeup artist. They were professional in their behavior, and so I was professional also. At my sociology class, I learned cross-cultural skills by interacting with British students and students from other countries like me. I even got invited by a group of British students back to the residence hall kitchen for lunch. I was nervous, but do not regret going with them at all because I learned that we are more similar than we are different. And they were all super nice and fun. I repeatedly had to use all of these skills as I navigated myself around London, Bath, Cambridge, Paris, and everywhere else in many more ways. Flexibility when it came to public transportation and Google Maps, communication when trying to find our way in Paris, initiative when it came to exploring everywhere. I also learned things about myself. I'm usually on time at home, but found myself late here in London way more times than I would like to be. I have a ways to go, but I definitely learned how to deal with being late, and that sometimes I had to accept that it was out of my control. That was actually pretty hard for me to do. Everywhere I went was so beautiful, but it was London and the entire Study Abroad program that has helped shape my future self, and I am incredibly grateful for the experience.